So you feel mind fucked and you don't feel mindful and you feel like you want to get mindless, but you don't know how to. And so every time you go pillow top trying to meditate the way you've been taught, you're feeling like you're a failure. You're feeling suboptimal. You're feeling like somebody's playing a practical joke on you because this isn't working and it doesn't feel right. But you keep hearing that there's so many benefits to meditation and that this is so good for you if you could just find a way to shut your brain down. But here's the thing, it's super counterintuitive because we are driving 90 miles an hour in our lives right now. And some jackass out there thinks that we have time or the ability to slam on our brakes and hit the top of a pillow, palms up, and shut this down. And I have to say from my experience, and I've been doing this for a while, it takes a few tricks. And so instead of telling you that I think that you should meditate and meditation is so great for you, I want to teach you actually how to be successful in meditation because it does you no good if you feel like a failure every time you sit down to meditate. So part one, fuck the pillow top. It doesn't work. It's not important. It's not where you meditate or how you meditate. It's that you're just giving yourself the opportunity to get clear in your mind. You can't really get clear in your mind when you have been going 90 miles an hour or you have this laundry list of to-dos that is so big that your mind won't let you off the hook. And so what your ego does is it jumps in and it says, well, you're sitting there trying to meditate, trying to be clear, mantra, I'm amazing, I'm wonderful, I'm so awesome, or you're listening to some CD, or you're just trying to breathe in and out and remember to breathe. Your ego jumps in and says, hey girl, you got to pick up the kids. Remember the groceries? Here's your to-do list. Remember, you've got to make time for all these things that you don't have time for to begin with. And now somebody's asked you to meditate. So sit down and take a minute and write it out. Because if you don't write it out, your mind's just going to repeat all the things that you need to do. Part two, if you have been tight butt, holding your breath, not breathing for days, weeks, months, hours on end, it's very counterintuitive to imagine that you're just going to be able to release, breathe, and your mind's going to go blank and clear, and you're going to have this euphoric, enlightened experience. It's not real. It doesn't happen. So the best thing that you can do is move your body. You've got to get out of the thinking brain and back into the seat of your body, back into the idea that you're here, now, presently. They call it grounded. What it really means is that you're just present and available to right now, that you're in your body, that you can feel your blood flowing. So you got to get up and dance. Or you have to create some movement that'll get your heart rate up, that'll get your lungs functioning so that you can feel inside your body. And more if you're dancing, because that's my preferred method. If you're dancing, there's joy there. You're moving back into your body in a really unique and special way. This is totally a movement that is embodied by spirit that lives inside of you that's probably like a genie been locked in a bottle. So this is just your time to just go crazy, let go, and this is actually going to be a preemptive meditative strike for you. Now, if you're scared of dancing or you're just tired enough that you think you can lay down, you can meditate in other positions. You can put your legs up the wall or just lay on your back and put your feet on the couch and just lay there and don't worry about what comes into your mind. Just allow yourself to have that time with nothing to do because we're not used to having nothing to do, which is partly why our mind always is trying to get in there with things to do. We have to train it like any good muscle. We have to come in and train our brain to do nothing. Look at the ceiling tiles, count the dots on the ceiling, see where you need to dust even if you need to. That's a good place to start for any meditation. Focus on your breathing and give yourself the allowance that when your mind takes you elsewhere, notice it, give it a little minute, take a deep breath, and find your way back to either your mantra or your guided meditation or your breath. And just allow it. You're not failing. You'll never fail at meditation. Meditation is simply the act of allowing yourself to have a minute. And that's all it is. So enjoy. Dance your face off. Find yourself with your legs up the wall. And don't stress the big stuff, okay? Because we've got enough of that. No more fail. Peace out. Meditate well.